Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. Welcome. Today I'm bringing you guys a reading for Aries. Is your twin flame an earth sign? Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn? I'm no longer doing these in single pairings because there's way too many combinations. And I would like to get you guys your messages sooner. So I'm going to leave timestamps with each of these. I'll go through and we're going to focus on energies that were leading up to separation. Maybe some energies that are being carried now in separation. We will talk about sort of energies that your connection may be carrying that are either helpful or harmful. We'll also talk about sort of your soul's lesson together, divine feminine and divine masculine. You guys chose something that you wanted to learn. And we'll talk about possibly some timings and some advice, okay? So we're going to get right into it, and we're going to start with Aries and Taurus. So Aries and Taurus. Let's get the divine masculine into this, okay? Shuffle one time, and we'll get the divine masculine. How is the divine masculine feeling, acting? Maybe what were some shadows that the divine masculine has to deal with going into separation? We've got aggression. So there could have been some aggression. It doesn't have to be outward aggression, like physical aggression, like hostility, but it could be people that are passive aggressive, okay? People that really are angry about something, but they don't express it the right way. They hold it in and it grows into something not good, something that's will bog you down, something that will steal your energy just by holding on to, these types of feelings. So divine masculine had some of that energy. It could have been that, like I said, they were passive aggressive. They could have really felt some way about you. Maybe they were angry and they just didn't express it the right way, or they chose to ignore you instead, or be very vague with the way they were feeling about this, about you, about some things in their life. It could be that, they were internally angry about some things from the past and they reflected it to you. And we've got envious. So it could be that they're just a person that's envious of everybody around them. It could be that, they just want more for themselves. They want more recognition for themselves. They want to be noticed. They want to be praised and rewarded. And when they don't get that, they get envious and they get upset. So if that energy was here, I also don't know if there was a third party situation and the divine feminine had another partner and they were jealous or envious of this and they met it with aggression. Just throwing it out there. It's very possible. So let's get the divine feminine energies into this. Going into separation, surrounding separation, some of that. Darker sides that, we need to sort of shed light to, because that's the point of separation. We got a no answer, so I'm going to put that aside. Now, divine feminine, if divine feminine was questioning anything coming into this, it's a no answer. So it could be, do I contact them? No. Do I try to find them? It's a no. Okay. Whatever other question, you may have had, you're going to get a no answer. So, don't let that discourage the rest of this reading. Don't click off because of that. Okay. Because there could be more important messages here that you need to hear. Okay. So we've got dark and light. So this is for the divine feminine to see both sides of a situation, okay? Not to just see your side. I know that sounds crazy, and I'm not siding certainly with anybody here, but it's for you to see both sides of this situation, okay? The duality. It's also for you to embrace your darkness and your light and let them merge together, okay? That's part of this. Let's get another card. And we've got obsession. So there could be some obsessing over this. What did I do? I didn't do this right. I wasn't good enough. I wasn't hot enough. I wasn't the best enough. I wasn't this. Where are they? I need to know. I'm going to stalk them. I'm going to look. I don't care what happens. That obsession is toxic, okay? And it happens so often. I can't tell you guys how often that comes out in twin flame separation. It is the wrong emotion to go to, because all it's going to do is stop you from doing what you really need to do. It's a distractive energy, okay? So a little bit to give up on that obsessive part of it, and more so to do the focus on yourself, because we all know that that's what's needed here, okay? So let's get the energy that this connection is sort of carrying now. Divine feminine in separation. What is the energy that this is carrying now? Let's see. Let's get a card. All right. Divine feminine. We've got yin and yang. Again, with the duality. So I feel like divine feminine needs to really find that center, like find that happy medium within yourself. Okay, what makes you happy? What can you lean towards that's going to get you out of this sort of rut? Okay, I feel like there's a little bit of an energy rut here. And the divine masculine, we've got the thinking woman. He's thinking about the divine feminine. He is thinking about his divine feminine counterpart. He doesn't know how to approach. He's almost being factual, and he's trying to be logical and make sense of things and do things the right way and be sort of like by the book, if that makes any sense, like old school traditional by the book type way to approach this or deal with this. Okay, but he is thinking about the divine feminine. I feel like he is sort of trying to get the guts up to make contact here. Okay, but like he's sitting and thinking, sitting in thoughts is like what I like to say. Okay, so let's get out what's part of the soul's journey here between the two of you. What is a major theme of this connection that is meant to be worked on? What is a main theme of this connection? We're getting self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So it's for you to learn about your self-esteem, which makes sense because with the obsession part of this, it could be that you just don't value yourself as much as you should or love yourself as much as you should. So you're hyper-focused on the actual separation, which is merely an illusion. You cannot be separated from your twin. You cannot. The connection is telepathic. It is soulful. You are one soul split into two. You cannot realistically be split from your twin, okay? Like split, I mean you can't be like torn apart from your twin. It's an illusion, okay? The problem is that so many of us don't want to do the work. So I feel like to do some of this work is definitely going to boost the self-esteem. This is part of what you need to do to reunite and have happiness, okay? Happiness first has to come from you. It has to, how do you make yourself happy, okay? Let's get another card. We've got denial, okay? So just the simple fact that not wanting to believe that this is happening, not wanting to acknowledge that there's fear behind this, fear to be alone, fear to never be heard, fear that you'll never see them again, and fear takes over. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, okay? So just becoming aware that you're in this energy or under these emotions is part of what you need to do to keep going so you can sort of get out of that denial state. Because if you stay in that, it's almost like wishful thinking. Like if you keep thinking bad thoughts or thinking negative thoughts, you're going to manifest them towards this connection. Your twin can telepathically sense and feel what you're doing. You may never know it, but they can, okay? So now let's get some answers from angels. And this could be for timing. It could be a piece of advice, something that they need or want you to know, okay? Look, we've got don't stop, all right? So to me, this is saying like don't let anything stop your continuance of your spiritual journey, okay? Keep going. It will get better. You will come out of this energy a bit, okay? And let's see what else we've got. We've got remain positive. Okay, so I feel like this is a test for you to open up your positivity, like to see the light at the end of the tunnel, because it is there for you. And, you know, it's just going to take some patience and some effort. And to put the work in requires effort. So you just have to decide how and when you're going to start to do that. And like I said, sitting in that obsession, it's just like you're creating a humongous wall in front of yourself. And not able to clear it, okay? So try not to feel like it's so much of this big obstacle as more of a steady flow, like a natural flow, like the ocean. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much. Let's get on now to Aries and Capricorn. So Aries and Capricorn, let's pull in some of the divine masculine energies here in this so we can... let's see, we can talk about messages we'll get that we're sort of like leading up to the separation, some of the energies that were being carried here. Like we're getting up hiding things. Divine masculine may have been hiding things. It could be feelings that they had that they were not ready yet to express. It could be more of like they're not an open person. They don't want you. There's certain things they don't want you to know about themselves. It could be they were hiding another person. They were seeing somebody else. It could be they had a secret life going on. It could just be they just were not ready to sort of cop to these feelings yet. Too intense. Okay, let's get another card. Yeah, we've got immaturity. All right, so they're underdeveloped. It means they have more. It's almost like you're dealing with a 14-year-old, a teenage love mentality, okay? This could be something that they will outgrow, or it could be that this is their emotional maturity age, and they are not able to meet your expectations of what you need out of, you know, I don't know, divine masculine counterpart. In a relationship, this is somebody that just is, it's like they're like their mom tells them to go throw out the trash and they're like, yeah, later. And that's the attitude that they would have had with you. You're asking them for something, or you're asking them how do they feel, and they're giving you like a yeah attitude. Or they're just not willing to see the maturity of your relationship. They're not ready to see the maturity of it. Like, in other words, it's too mature for them. So let's get another card. Yeah, and they're guarded. Okay, so emotionally they're guarded. It could be that, you know, they're emotionally unavailable person. They may have some growing up to do. They may have some other hurts to be had. Like, sometimes people need to go and be hurt. They need to go have life lessons. Like, someone else in a relationship needs to hurt them so they'll realize what they did to you. So they'll realize how they treated you. Let's get some divine feminine now. Divine feminine. Give yourself peace. So the divine feminine could really be in an energy where she's tormenting herself over this connection or the loss of this connection. Okay. Only you can give yourself peace. Yeah, exactly. You have to find a way to make peace with yourself and make peace with your past and make peace with the fact that this connection was not ripe. It wasn't ready. It wasn't mature enough. This divine masculine needs to go learn some life lessons, and they have to go deal with the fact that they need to have, like, I feel like they need to get hurt by somebody else so they can see what it feels like, so they can understand it better. Let's get another one. Outside the box. So for you to come out of this energy, divine feminine, you are really going to have to think outside the box. You're going to have to go non-traditional views, non-traditional ways to deal with like a breakup. This is not like a normal breakup. A lot of people think it is. It feels like the worst breakup of their life or the worst, saddest feeling they've ever had over somebody they loved. It's deeper than that, okay? Because really what happened here was there was a reflection to each other. So some of your problems reflect as some of their problems, all right? And I do feel like, yes, divine masculine, yes, is in runner mode. Chaser mode is divine feminine. Divine feminine, you have to ask yourself, what are you chasing? Divine masculine, you have to ask yourself, what are you running from? Are you running from something of yourself? Because that is exactly what running is. And we've got concealed. So she's holding back some feelings and emotions in this time because she's not sure. She feels like if she were to talk to him, I feel like divine feminine, if you were to talk to your divine masculine right now, you wouldn't say all of what you felt. So you have to work on that, okay? Work on thinking about exactly what you're going to say to your divine masculine, or write a letter that you want to hold in your back pocket somewhere, okay? That, you know, you're almost like you prepare yourself for what you really want to say, and say what you want to say. All right, and let's see. Let's get, what is the energy being carried of this connection? The energy being carried of this connection, Sun in reverse. So there is no personal happiness or personal growth because there's a lot of hang up on these old emotions, and on these emotions of what transpired before you all separated. So this is about making yourselves happy. How are you going to do that? What really at your core makes you happy? Don't say it's your twin. I mean, what at your core? Is it art? Is it fashion? Is it music? Is it teaching? Is it children? What is it? It's for you to find out and answer yourself, so you can start to add that into your spiritual journey, because we have to have goals on our spiritual journey too. Goals to, you know, expand our souls and broaden our horizons. And I feel like that's what has to happen with these two people, or what is happening right now with these two people. Yeah, strategy. This is about thinking about where you want to go in life and what you want to do. All right. So let's get a main theme of what your connection is carrying. What did you decide y'all wanted to work on, together? A main theme, a main lesson here for your soul's journey. What was that? What was something that was that? Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So this is a test of strength. Sitting and doing nothing is not putting you any further on your spiritual journey. It's not putting you closer to union. This is for you to sort of come out of that and fight hard for yourself and your life and for your path and for the things you want, and to strengthen yourself and have meaningful experiences that are challenging, but you persevere them. And we've got grief. Understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So yeah, so this connection, you can appreciate it more that you're apart. You can long for each other more that you're apart. It will make you want to be better people, but you can't grieve over this like it's a death, because it's not a death. I mean, people grieve over the loss of a parent or a spouse or something like that. You can't treat this like it's that, because it's not that. It's meant to show you how to be strong, to stand on your own 2 feet, if that makes any sense. Now let's get some advice from angels. This could be timing. This could be just something they want you to hear, okay? We've got meditation brings new answers. So you might need to meditate on some of these things. The answers are within. Go within. Go to your higher self. Get your higher self perspective, because you ask yourself, it's like whatever you ask yourself, whatever that little voice answers is the correct thing. Not the negative voice, not the I can't, not the you're not good enough voice. The higher voice of truth is your higher self. And we've got in the near future. So you can expect some type of connection in the near future, some type of communication. I do feel like that is why you were being given a sign or a message to construct what you really want to say. Because once this happens, this connection that's coming in the near future for you two, you're not going to get another one. So for a while. So make sure, because I feel like this is one that's you're going to connect, be apart, connect, be apart, connect, be apart. That does happen with twin flames. Meet and touch and go, I like to call it. So in the near future, expect connection and expect that you should have what you want to say very well prepared, okay? Very, very well prepared. So let's get on to Aries and Virgo, baby. So Aries and Virgo, let's get the divine masculine into this perspective. The divine masculine perspective. Maybe some things that, were shadowy type things or behaviors leading up to separation, how they feel possibly now. So divine masculine was a little unauthentic. Now this is ego stuff, okay? They have a false persona. They have a false persona that they show the world to cover up insecurities that lie very deeply inside of them. They are very empty feeling, okay? And this has nothing to do with you or the way that you were making them feel. It has all to do with the way they feel themselves and what other people have done to them and how they've dealt with it. The way they've dealt with it is to internalize everything. And as they internalized everything, it destroyed the more positive parts of their thought process and the more positive parts of their ego. So they became more empty, okay, as time has gone on. So you may have reflected this to them and it showed where other people didn't bring this out of them. You did, and it's a good thing. So we've got a no answer on the divine masculine part. I'm going to put that aside. If you had any questions coming into this, it's a no answer. Could be for anything. Connection, are we going to talk again? Is it going to be anytime soon? You're getting a no answer right now, okay? But it could be any question. And look, we've got responsibility, okay? So I don't know if they have responsibility to another family. Like, do they have a child with somebody else? Is it a divorce? Is it they're married and you got involved with them? It could be that. It could be that they have responsibility to something else or someone else that they cannot give to you what you needed or what you wanted or what you deserved, okay? And that could be a little bit of the unauthentic, where they might have been lying or not truthful, or they weren't internalizing your love together, okay? That's one part of it. It could be that they're just not ready for responsibility. Okay, they're trying to come to terms with shit from their past, or bring things out that, you know, now has been revealed to them because they've become in union with their twin. Let's get another card. And we've got impatient. All right, so part of the separation is for them to learn patience, I believe. I would say that's one part of it. It could be too that, you know, they're mirroring impatience to you, and you may have lost patience with them because they made you wait, or they weren't being truthful with you, and they were being unauthentic with you. They were not able to be their true self, but with you, you reflected their true self to them, and now they're seeing things that they don't want to see. Divine feminine. We've got creation. So I don't know, do you guys, I mean, this is very possible that this is somebody, these two people were married and maybe had children together, and they're divorced now, or they had some type of connection. They were living together with children. They're gone now. Something with that. Also, to me, it's also saying that Divine Feminine, you need to create your own way. Create what you want to see, what you want to do on this spiritual journey. Okay, you hold the power of creation. And we've got temptation. So I don't know if you were led astray into this, that you were tempted by the Divine Masculine, and it could be that he took advantage of your desires and put you in a position to be in a situation that was very unfavorable and painful. We've got get grounded. So for you to really focus here, you have to learn how to ground your energy and learn how to release painful things from the past that bog you down, that make you feel like you're incapable to release these energies. Okay, we've got searching. So I feel like, you know, you're searching for them. You might need to actually revisit the past in order to go forward, if that makes any sense. I feel like it's for you to do your own soul searching and stop looking for them, because they're not really looking for you in this time. They're in a very strange sort of stuck, kind of arrogant, irresponsible, unauthentic energy. Okay, they're not meant for you to see them in this energy right now, and it was meant for you to get away from them while they were in this energy right now, so you can do what you need to do. So energy that this is carrying now. What is the energy that this connection is carrying right now? All right. Hold on one second. My cards are all screwy right now. All right. We've got patience. Okay. So this is not the time to try to reach out to one another. This is the time to work on yourselves with patience, to go forward with patience, to leave this for now. Like, in other words, you can revisit this. Not even revisit it. It's gonna change. The energy is going to manifest out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a caterpillar that goes in the cocoon and comes out a butterfly. This is the cocoon stage right now. You can't force it. You can't break it open. You can't slice it open. Just leave it alone right now. Okay? And I know sometimes that's not what we want to hear, but you have to just leave it alone right now, or else the energy, when twin flames come together and one of them isn't ready, and you try to force it, it's gonna blow up in your face. It's like napalm. It's gonna blow up in your face. Yeah, we've got Angel of Love. So you're being sort of like, to me, when I get Angel of Love, it's like you're being soothed by an angel. There's an angel presence in your life that's trying to soothe you, trying to pull you out of this energy, give you hints and guide you out, sort of. So let's get a main theme of sort of this connection. What did you decide? Like a lesson, soul's lesson. Main theme of this connection. We've got courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So courage to go on. I mean, courage to find yourself. Absolutely. It's not easy to embark on a spiritual journey and you don't know anything, not which way to go. It's not like you've been given a map or a compass. So the courage to take the steps to move out of this energy and move on from this energy, to be brave to start that journey or continue. And death, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So this is somebody not accepting an ending here, okay? You cannot keep obsessing and obsessing. You got to allow natural order. The natural order of this connection at this time is what y'all decided before you came back here, and it was to meet and touch and go for right now, okay? So let's get some messages from angels. Now, this could be timing. It could be just something they want you to hear or need you to hear, okay? Let's see what we're getting here, okay? Look, we're getting within the next few weeks. So now, yes, it could be that you might see them or hear about them or hear from them or see something on social media or bump into them, or you're stalking and you're finding something maybe that you don't want to see, but you're seeing them. Could be that, or it could be that within the next few weeks, you start to come to realizations and you get tired of this energy that you're in and you realize it's not doing anything for you and you start to come out of it, okay? Because look, we're getting choose a new direction. So this right now is not working for you. It's not providing you anything. It's for you to get up and out of this. And look, I mean, you're being guided. You have real power within you. You just have to believe it's there. All right? I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe, share. Don't forget to leave some comments if this resonated, and love and light to all of you. I'll see you guys in the next reading.